Starting a business ain't easy, but it's damn sure necessary.
Sway the day away, just like yesterday. Sway the day away.
What's up, guys? TJ here with another video. Today we're going to be talking about formalizing your business into an LLC. I'm going to give you some tips and tricks of how to get started, and I'm actually going to walk you through the process of creating the LLC online. It's like super simple, super easy, and we're going to get to it right now. So there's several different reasons why you will want to start your own business or create an LLC. One of the biggest reasons that I wanted to do it was because I wanted to buy myself a company car. All right, so why do you want to formalize an LLC? The big reason that I formalize my LLCs normally is because I want to separate myself from the business in terms of legal aspects. So if somebody were to sue you, you have to think about the worst case scenario. So if somebody were to sue you, you don't want them, you want to protect your personal assets, and forming an LLC will do that. So I'm not gonna go into too much detail into what an LLC is. You know, you can do a quick Google search to figure that out. But the biggest aspect or the biggest thing with the LLC is that you actually are protecting yourself, but you can also get the tax benefits of having a formalized business. So a limited liability corporation is going to be its own separate entity. So once you set it up, it's going to be its own thing. However, your personal taxes is going to see the tax benefits from that. Basically, whenever you want to form an LLC, the main thing you have to do is you have to think about the business name. That's going to be one of the hardest things to do because there's so many businesses that's been formalized. You have to actually search within your state to make sure that your business name is unique to you. So the easiest way to do this is do a quick Google search and say, business name search, and then your state. And then there's going to be a database. You can just type in the name. But I would suggest having 2 to 3 alternatives for your name. And the biggest reason is because if your first one is not available, then they'll go to your second one. If your second one's not available, they'll go to your third one. So make sure you put some really deep thought into what you want your business name to be, because there's a lot of businesses out there. The second thing that you're going to have to do is file the formal paperwork. So filing the paperwork is a little bit time consuming if you do it all yourself. There are websites that do it, and that's what I'm going to show you later on. Is I use nolo.com because it's the cheapest one that I've found to do it, and they do a really good job of it. You can also do LegalZoom. I think they charge like $300 for it. But you have to file your paperwork, and there's a certain amount of paperwork that you do have to file. And I'm going to leave a link to this NOLO article that's going to show you like all the different states. It's going to have all the states, and you click on your state, and it's going to tell you exactly which forms you actually need to file within your state, because it's going to vary from state to state. All right, the next thing we got to talk about is the filing fees. So your state is going to have its own filing fee. So for instance, when I start my businesses in Tennessee, the minimum fee is $300. So whatever fee I pay to have the paperwork filed, I'm going to have to pay an additional $300 to the state of Tennessee in order to file that article of incorporation. You're going to also need your basic information, so where you're going to do your business at, the physical address, the names that you want on the business. You can have a single member LLC, or you can have a multi-member LLC. So my other business that I have, which is Love Lady Burke Developments, is me and my sister, and we do some house flipping and different things like that. So that business is a multi-member LLC, which means me and my sister came to agreement of how we're going to operate the business, which is going to be a segue into my next thing that you need. The next thing you're going to need is a article of incorporation. So the article of incorporation or the operating agreement is going to be really important, because it's going to tell you exactly how you're going to do business. Now, you need to spend some time thinking about how you want to vote on things and how every little aspect of how you are going to do your business. So the reason that this is particularly proceduralized is because, you know, you and your partner can be thinking different things, and you don't want to be in a space of having a business but you're not on the same page. So getting on the same page in the beginning is a requirement. That way you can follow that contract between yourself and your other partners. Of course, this is a lot easier if you're a single member LLC because it's just going to be you making the decisions. But really think about that if you're going into a multi-member LLC. The next thing you'll have to do is make sure that you file all of the licenses and the forms within your state. So also in the link below, it's going to show you all of the forms and different things for your specific state. Now, whenever you are filing your LLC, you will also have to file an EIN. So that's going to be your tax ID number, and we'll go into it a little bit here in a minute about what that actually means. But whenever you file for your tax ID number, it's like a 5-minute process. But some of these companies will try to trick you because they'll charge you $50, $75, $100 to apply for EIN, and you can do it yourself. It's like super simple. So I would suggest that you do that yourself. You don't pay a company to apply for your EIN number. All right, so we're just going to start basically fresh. I am starting a new LLC for my online endeavors. So I'm just going to walk you through the process of doing this on nolo.com. I live in Tennessee. Get started. So obviously some of this I'm gonna have to cut out because it's gonna have my personal information in it. So okay, these are the two packages that they have. They have the Express Premier service, and then they also have the basic service. So the basic service is going to cost $99 plus your state fees. So my personal state fees in Tennessee is $300. So this is going to cost $399. So basically what they do is they do the standard filing and they ship everything to you, and then you can customize your LLC operating agreement, and basically they generate it and then you can change things in it. All right, so that's the $99 one. So if you go to the $299 one, it'll rush, file, and ship it, so you'll get it pretty quickly. I think it says 1 business day after they file everything, so it's going to be a lot quicker. You're going to get the same customized LLC operating agreement, and you're also going to get a personalized LLC records kit and seal, 20 membership certificates, and a full stamp with your company name. And then also they're going to apply for your EIN. So the reason I didn't do the $299 package was because first of all, the EIN thing is like super simple. I mean, you can do that in 5 minutes yourself. This personalized LLC records kit, you can order them online for about $36. I think that's how much I paid for mine. You get the same exact thing. And then of course, unless you need the rush shipping or the rush filing, I wouldn't recommend the $299 package. That's just me personally. The standard package works fine. It didn't even take 2 weeks. I think I got it in a week. They filed everything, and then they sent all the documents in the mail, and I got them. And then I went online and ordered my LLC records kit and seal from a company, and I'll show you that later on. So let's just go ahead and choose the basic, and we'll say, starting a new business. Are you forming a personal LLC to provide chiropractic, veterinary, or legal services? In my case, no. Have you reserved a LLC name with your state? And no. Keep on going. All right, so you have to get 3 choices of your name. You have to have 2, but you can do 3. So I'm going to say Love Lady Innovations, and then I'm going to say actually I was going to choose Love Lady Enterprises, but somebody already has that name, so I'm going to say TJ, and then I'm going to say TJ Love Lady LLC, and then that'll just be my personal love. See, I almost messed that up. See that? Make sure you type this in right, because this is going to be permanent once you do it. I'm just going to put 2 choices in there. Oh, actually, I don't have to put the LLC in there. So just put your name there, and then it'll affix whatever one that you want to do. So I'll do LLC for mine. Let's go next. I don't mind putting that on here. County is going to be Hamilton. It's going to be yes. All right, so this is personally going to be a single member LLC. My other LLC is a multi-member, it's me and my sister. So this is going to be a single LLC. So we're going to put the person, which is going to be me. My name, I'm Junior. Make sure all this is capitalized. All right, so I'm just going to say cash is going to be there, and I'm going to say $5,000, and I'll say we'll fund this business by May 31st. All right, so it's going to be one manager. So this is going to be the person this is going to be the person with the physical address of the business. So since it's just me, I'm going to use just my personal address information. So it's going to be myself, and you can have a different person be the manager. Of course, you have to pay that person. So I mean, you know, it can be your spouse, it can be a friend, it can be whomever, but it has to be the person with the principal address for the business itself. So I'm gonna say majority. So it's just me. So it says, what happened if there's no managers in place? Okay. So this says, what happened if a manager or member leaves? All right. How will the LLC handle financial decisions? So we'll say vote of the managers, and then we'll say cash method. All right. How do you want to be taxed? So we'll say sole proprietor. So that basically the sole proprietor, what that's going to do is all the tax benefits is going to flow through my personal income tax. That's the way I want to do it, and because I don't want to file a separate tax return for my company. I just want to flow through my personal taxes. And we'll say December. That'll be the end of the year. Purpose of my LLC, I'm going to say buy and sell merchandise on multiple online platform. Also create content for YouTube. All right, and this statement is important. Your LLC will not be limited legally by this statement and can pursue additional business during the life of the LLC. So this is not like a permanent thing, like this is the only thing that your business can do. So just give a vague statement of what you think your business is going to do. So we'll say, I'm just going to put the LLC is going to be my registered agent, because I'm going to use, like I said, my personal one, and they can provide you one, a registered agent. I just want it to be in my state, so I'm just going to choose myself, and then I'll say the manager's name, which is going to be me. And this is something good. If your spouse wants to be involved, you can have them as the registered agent, and they will be a part of the business. You know what I mean? All right, so let's see. Yes, I want it to be filed. All right, so we're all set. So it's going to go over my answers. It's going to put all my stuff in, and then now they're going to file the paperwork, and then we'll receive I'll receive everything, and that's it. So now you have filed your thing. So what I'm going to show you is the email. All right, let's look at what you get once you get your final documents. I don't think there's any sensitive information on here. So they'll send you your articles of organization. This will be from your state. This is what they're going to file with the state. It's also going to show how much you paid. It's going to give you the all of the information in terms of everything to formalize your LLC, and you're also going to get instructions of how to proceed forward and how to do business within your business. So this is going to be your operating agreement. I didn't put anything extra in there. I just left the standard one. I read through it and it sounded good, so I left it as is. And you also get your operating agreement. So this is going to be an actual one that you would file inside of your business itself. So this is going to be everything in terms of how you perform business with your business. So that's basically it. All right, that's gonna be it for today, guys. I really appreciate you guys for watching. If you like these types of videos, please like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Also hit that bell icon so you can get notifications whenever I release new videos. If you do have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys on the next one.